Hello, I'm Greg Lions. I was going to make a big deal and do a lot of editing, but I decided not to. But this is going out to a guy who calls himself a broadcaster, legend in his own mind, if you will, a fellow named Ray Jr. It all started when I found, I am currently looking for legitimate work in the real world. Saw an ad on Craigslist that promised $2,500 a week to be a closer, get some radio space for a broadcaster. Sounds legit until you look at the broadcaster, one Ray Jr. Because I always investigate things. I look at the background, and this guy came across as delusional at best. I mean, I just called him up on Google and YouTube, right here at YouTube, just to see what kind of number of viewers he had. Because if somebody's commanding all this radio broadcast money, you would assume that they have a radio show that's viable to an advertiser. Because in order for me, as a salesperson, to get the money from advertisers, I have to give them a show that they know they're going to be heard by thousands, millions, possibly, in order to charge them big dollars. And that's not the case with Ray Jr. Just what I've discovered in my investigating here is Ray is ascribing to this showbiz philosophy of fake it till you make it. But after what I've seen, Ray Jr., you're going to have to be doing a lot of faking it. As a matter of fact, you'll have to fake it until maybe into the year 3000. Because you have zero charisma. He calls himself America's Loose Canon. America's Loose Canon, like the loosest cannon in America. But the show is at best a sleep fest, a snooze fest. He's obviously trying to model himself after Howard Stern, the biggest. And I say that because he's got a black female co-host, and he tries to be controversial. The name of his most controversial video is Ray Decimates a Quadriplegic. Yes, you heard right. Ray decimates a quadriplegic. Now, this wasn't recorded by some troll that was making fun of him. This is proudly displayed on his own show page, that he's proud of the fact that he verbally browbeat a man who's handicapped. And as you can see from the numbers from the screen cap, he's got all of 65 views. So he really shook up things. A lot of 65 people watched it and may have been indignant or not. And let's go to the numbers too, Ray. I mean, I politely said in a reply that I didn't think I could do the job because I didn't think that I would make any sales to a station that has non-existent listeners. Here at YouTube, he's got 51 subscribers with his videos total 86,356 views. If you look at my page, Lions Gur, I have 822 subscribers, and my videos have had over 1,105,209 views. You see the difference in the math there, Ray Jr.? Okay, most recently, a song parody I did on Billy Joel's All for Lena, which I call Fall for Lena, about the overly attached girlfriend, has 239,477 views. Let me break that down for you, Ray. That's over 250,000 views. So the one video I did got over 250,000 views. Now, to put that into perspective, 250,000 would be your listenership times 10, okay? And I'm being very generous there. I'm saying that maybe, at most, you've got 25,000 listeners. And that's really that's a big stretch, because I honestly wonder. Your page is underwhelming, the Ray Jr. site. As a matter of fact, it reads like the loser page that it is. With excuses about how he works on a #1 show and he might get a weekend spot, and they've upped it to 3 hours, and up 3 hours at night when no one's listening to a no one's listening station. However, okay, anyway, enough of that. How's that buzz cut and glasses serial killer look going for you? How's that doing, Ray? Is that getting you the ladies? All I want to say is thanks for the laughs, Ray Jr. And I vote and guarantee that you are, in fact, loser. Okay, and maybe what you should do is rent this space right here since it's pretty empty and available. Maybe you'll get advertisers to pay money to put something on your forehead. And you can walk downtown or with the other mental patients and they can see the message. Maybe for some sort of, maybe you can get a major pharmaceutical company for the meds that you're probably taking to put their sponsorship right there. Okay? And again, thanks for the laughs. Maybe your next Loose Canon venture should be comedy. Loser. Okay, again, before you step up to the big boys of broadcast, Ray, you should know who you're dealing with. Ciao. Bye-bye.